Just by watching this short video right now, it could help you transform your business very quickly. Thank you for registering for my webinar. I think it's important before you watch the webinar to know a little bit about me. So who am I? Well, I'm Mike Colosi. I'm president of Salon and Spa Marketing Toolkit. I started working in my father's salon and then purchased it when I was 24. I had no business or marketing experience, and for the next 22 years I struggled and suffered mainly because I failed miserably at getting new clients cost effectively. And as a result, I buried myself in debt and I almost went bankrupt. Then by a twist of fate, I turned it all around in 11 short months and became the fastest growing salon in my area, eliminating all my debt, and I became hugely profitable. I live outside Rochester, New York with my wife and 5 kids. Here's what happened. When I was at my breaking point and about to file bankruptcy, I went to see my older brother, Mark. Mark and I slept in the same bedroom when we were kids. He was on the bottom bunk, I was on the top. We got into a lot of mischief together growing up. He left home and went away to college for 4 years. We both grew up and our lives kind of took separate paths. Then I never really knew what Mark did for a living, and all I knew is it involved some kind of sales and marketing of some sort. I do remember he was always listening to audio tapes in his car, reading business books, and traveling to conferences, and never thought much about it, to be honest with you. Now, Mark is a very reserved kind of a guy. He never really talked much about what he did for a living, and it crossed my mind a few times, hey, this guy might be working for the CIA or some other secret government agency. Now, I say this because he seemed to travel a lot. He had a big house, nice cars, didn't seem to work that hard, and always had plenty of money. Well, I found out that over the years, Mark had evolved into a marketing and advertising expert. He owned a few companies and become a self-made millionaire. For years, the answers I had been searching and searching for were so darn close to me, yet I didn't see them at all. For heaven's sakes, he's my brother, and we were only 2 years apart. Mark told me he thought I was doing just fine all those years, so a business connection was never made with Mark until now. Have you ever heard the phrase before, when the student is ready, the teacher will appear? Well, that's what I believe happened to me on that day, and that may be happening to you today because you are on this webinar with me right now. For the next 11 months, Mark taught me things about marketing my salon and my salon business that I never thought were even possible. He also put me in touch with his circle of marketing geniuses, his friends, that he relies on in his own business. I learned what really makes people respond and pick up the phone and call for appointments. I learned how to position my salon in the marketplace and how to charge premium prices that clients would happily pay. I learned how to gain back control of all my stylists. He created marketing systems and strategies for me to test, refine, and things were really starting to look up for me. I never worked so hard on my business, not in my business, in those 11 months, but it really paid off for me. I was consistently getting more and more clients every month. I started charging premium prices. I became the fastest growing salon in my area. I had 7 top-notch stylists, and other stylists from other salons in my area saw that my parking lot was always full and they wanted to come and work for me. I was knocking my debt down at an alarming rate. I was starting to feel like I was in total control of my future. My salon was running like a well-oiled machine. I figured out that the less I worked behind my chair and the more I worked on marketing, the more money I would make. To me, the next logical step was to open up another salon and double my profits. So I went to Mark to talk about this idea. So I told Mark about the idea of opening up other salons, and he thought about it for a minute and said, I have a better idea for you, Mike. He said, if you faced all the challenges with marketing and advertising in your own salon, I bet there are thousands of salon owners who have had the same challenges. Why don't you help them with what you have learned and implemented in the past year? I think will help a lot of salon and spa owners and be a huge success. So that's what I did, and that's why I'm here right now talking to you. Actually, with Mark's help, I ended up formulating a step-by-step blueprint system that hundreds of salon and spa owners have been following now for the past 9 years. And it's ideally positioned to empower you to make a boatload of cash and do it faster than ever before. Does this sound like you? You break into a cold sweat when you drive past your competitors and see their parking lot full? Are you worried about making weekly payroll, paying your payroll taxes, and paying your staff for vacation time? Knowing that you should raise your prices, but you're hesitant to do it because you're afraid your clients will leave you for the competition? Terrified your stylists or technicians will abruptly leave and take their clients with them? Constantly frustrated because you can't figure out how to consistently get new clients coming in. You feel like you're always missing something and chasing something. You can't figure out why others are more successful than you, even though you work harder. You're spending 90% of your time trying to figure out what to do and never seem to get any traction. Are you a little bit confused as to how this social media stuff like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram are supposed to help you get more new clients? No one will give you the full picture of what you need to do. You want to make the level of income to make sure your family has everything they need, the extra money for nice cars, a nice home, and vacations, plus the lifestyle to go along with it. You know deep down that you can do this. Who is this for? If you're currently struggling to get and keep new clients cost effectively, if you are frustrated with the amount of money you're taking out of your business, if you are tired of listening to online and offline advertising salespeople's false promises, if you hate the slow season and want a way to be busy all year long, if you want to have an automated system to get you all the new high-paying clients, high-paying quality clients you want and when you want them, if you want to finally eliminate all your stress and get your life back and make the money that you always dreamed about and the lifestyle that you deserve. So you have a choice here today. This is how I can help you. Here's that huge bonus that could transform your business really quickly that I referred to at the beginning of this video. It's for you because you have taken the time to register for my webinar, and I know you're motivated to do well. I have set aside some time to speak to you personally and talk about how to apply my system directly to your salon or spa business starting today. And the cost of this is free. That's right. You're going to get 60 minutes of my time. Who is this for? You must be committed to getting a constant flow of new high-quality clients for your salon or spa. You must be serious about doing it the proper way. You must be willing to invest in yourself and in your business. Why am I doing this? On this call, you're going to get a complete clarity as to what you need to do and what you need to stop doing in order to have a consistent flow of new high-quality clients and keep them and become a hugely profitable business. Then, if you want me to help you, and if I think it's a good fit, I might invite you to become one of my exclusive clients. All right, if you see the Apply Now tab on the below this video or on the side of this video, you can click on that and fill out that short form and apply for that 60-minute call with me. If you don't see that tab, you can go directly to www.salonblueprint.com to apply for this 60-minute conversation with me. Just you and I, or me and you and your partner, or whatever. That domain is also on your screen there, www.salonblueprint.com. I have to warn you, I do not speak to everyone, so spaces are limited. So apply now. If I think it's a good fit, we're going to do a call together. Thanks for listening. Goodbye for now, and I'll catch you on the webinar.